Hi everyone and welcome back to Exploring Art. This is Alessandro. Today we are going to start a new series about one of the most enigmatic art styles, the Gothic art. Yes, because if you think about it, we have a general idea of what it is, but we could have some problems to define it and describe its features. My goal today, and in the next videos, is to make order and discover what there is behind this fascinating art style. Part of its mystery depends on the fact that Gothic developed during the medieval time, a very complicated and dynamic historic and artistic stage. That's why we often associate Gothic with something dark and obscure. It emerged in Île-de-France, the northern region that includes Paris, in the early 12th century, as a new architectural style at the Basilica of Saint-Denis, rebuilt at will of Abbot Suger. The French abbot wanted the church with a lot of innovations that revolutionized not only the architecture but the entire visual art style in Europe. From the Île-de-France, in fact, Gothic spread easily to all of Northern Europe and much of the Southern, even if in Italy it had a slight less impact on the architecture. The reason is that Italy was still linked to more classical styles, mostly the Romanesque art, from which actually the Gothic evolved. While in Italy the new style was having troubles to be accepted, in the rest of Europe it spread really fast, reaching its top in the late 14th century with the sophisticated court style of International Gothic, which continued to evolve until the late 15th century. In many areas, especially Germany, late Gothic art lasted until the 16th century before being absorbed into Renaissance art. From architecture, then the style started to influence sculpture, both monumental and personal in size, and painting, which took a variety of forms, including frescoes, panel paintings, illuminated manuscripts, and the beautiful stained glasses. Okay, that was a long list of new words for our art vocabulary, but don't worry, if you don't know them, just check in the description. A big issue that makes this style so difficult to define is related to its many regional variations. In few decades, in fact, Gothic evolved a lot, and the next videos will help us going deeper in its characteristics. For the moment, I can say that the Gothic's main feature was to make God and man closer. That's why it was born as architectural style, with the main challenge of reaching heights never achieved before, and with the same purpose it started to be successfully applied to other visual arts. One last point, why the name Gothic? Probably you're wondering why I didn't say it before, and the reason is that I forgot. Just kidding, the name was given in the 16th century and not with a positive meaning at all. In fact, in 1518, the great painter Raffaello Sanzio used the word Gothic in a letter to the Pope, Leo X, as a synonym for barbaric. In 1530, the Italian artist and writer Giorgio Vasari, author of the remarkable lives of the most excellent painters, sculptors and architects, probably the most famous and one of the most read works of the older art literature, called the Gothic art as a monstrous and barbarous disorder. Maybe that's why Gothic has never been really appreciated in Italy. Just kidding. But actually there is a reason if two of the smartest and skilled and knowledgeable artists of that time were defining it like that. And it's because the new style looked unrefined and too remote compared to the aesthetic proportions and shapes of the classical art. In Italy, the classical footprint was really strong, and we will see soon the consequences of this sort of artistic battle among different styles. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next episodes, and check also on my Facebook and Instagram for more interesting contents. Thanks for watching, ciao!